Raven Johnson is already starting to settle into life with the Indiana Fever, and even though she has only just arrived, there is a noticeable buzz around her presence in the team environment. The rookie guard has been spending the past few weeks learning the system, adjusting to the pace of the WNBA, and building early chemistry with her new teammates under head coach Stephanie White. This is a big transition moment for Johnson, who was selected in the first round of the 2026 WNBA draft. The Fever used their 10th overall pick to bring her in after an impressive college career, where she earned recognition as the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. That defensive reputation is exactly what Indiana is hoping to add to their rotation as they continue shaping a more competitive roster for the upcoming season. But beyond the basketball side, Johnson has already found herself in some lighthearted and unexpected moments during training camp that have quickly become a talking point among fans and media. Recently, she had a chance to meet Stephanie White's partner, well-known ESPN reporter Lisa Salters, during a team practice session. It was a casual introduction, but Johnson's reaction ended up stealing the moment. Speaking to reporters afterward, she openly shared her first impression in a way that immediately caught attention and brought some humor into the room. She joked about how impressed she was after meeting Salters, playfully complimenting White's taste, which drew laughter from those listening. It was a relaxed, genuine moment that showed Johnson's personality off the court and how quickly she is becoming comfortable in her new environment. For a rookie stepping into a high-pressure league, moments like this help build confidence and connection within the team culture. Stephanie White and Lisa Salters have been together for years and are one of those well-known relationships in the sports media world. White, who now leads the Indiana Fever as head coach, and Salters, a respected ESPN journalist, have built a blended family life together. Between them, they share 4 children from previous relationships, with White raising 3 sons and Salters raising 1. Their relationship has often remained private and grounded, even though both are highly visible figures in professional sports. They are known for balancing demanding careers with family life, something that has occasionally required difficult scheduling decisions over the years. Last season, that balance was tested when White stepped away from the Fever temporarily to attend to a personal family matter. Around the same time, Salters was also absent from her duties as a sideline reporter during ABC's NBA Finals coverage. Reports at the time indicated that the couple was focused on supporting Salters' mother, who was dealing with health-related challenges. It was a reminder that even in the high-profile world of professional sports, personal responsibilities often come first. For Johnson, the connection was brief, but it clearly left a strong impression. Meeting someone like Salters, who has built a respected career covering some of the biggest moments in basketball, seemed to stand out for the young guard. It was one of those small off-court interactions that helps new players feel more at home in a professional environment. On the basketball side, expectations for Johnson are already building. She enters the WNBA season with a lot of anticipation surrounding her development and role within the Fever system. Head coach Stephanie White has already publicly stated that she plans to find minutes for Johnson once the regular season begins, signaling that the rookie will have an opportunity to contribute early. That kind of vote of confidence is significant, especially for a first-year player stepping into a league as competitive as the WNBA. Indiana is still shaping its identity as a team, and adding a defensive-minded guard like Johnson gives them more flexibility in rotations and matchups. The Fever are also entering one of their most closely watched seasons in recent memory. Their opening game is set for May 9th, where they will face the Dallas Wings in a home matchup that already carries major attention. The storyline becomes even bigger with Paige Bueckers on the opposing side, creating an early season spotlight game that fans have been anticipating. For Indiana, this season is about progress, development, and building consistency. For Johnson, it is about proving she belongs at this level and carving out a role in a rotation that is still evolving. Her defensive skill set, energy, and competitive mindset are expected to be key factors in how quickly she adapts. What stands out most about her early days in Indiana is how naturally she is adjusting to both the basketball environment and the team culture around her. Training camp is often a difficult period for rookies, filled with learning systems, adjusting to speed, and earning trust from coaches and teammates. But Johnson appears to be approaching it with confidence and a calm mindset. The Fever coaching staff is clearly taking a measured approach with her development. Rather than rushing her into a heavy role immediately, the focus is on integration, learning, and gradual responsibility. That approach has worked for many young players in the past, especially those who enter the league with strong defensive instincts but still need time to adjust offensively. At the same time, Indiana is looking to take a step forward as a franchise. After several seasons of rebuilding and roster changes, the organization is aiming to become more competitive in the Eastern Conference. Adding young talent like Johnson is part of that long-term vision, especially when combined with experienced leadership already in the locker room. There is also growing attention on how the Fever will structure their backcourt rotation once the season begins. With multiple young guards competing for minutes, every training camp performance and preseason appearance carries extra weight. Johnson's ability to defend at a high level could become a key factor in earning consistent playing time. Off the court, her personality is already starting to show. The interaction with Lisa Salters is just one example of how quickly she is becoming part of the team's daily life. These moments, while small, often play an important role in helping rookies feel comfortable as they transition into professional basketball. It also reflects the type of environment Stephanie White is building in Indiana, a mix of professionalism, structure, and openness that allows young players to grow while still feeling connected to the group. That balance can be crucial for a team trying to develop both short-term competitiveness and long-term stability. As the Fever prepare for their season opener against Dallas, all eyes will naturally be on the major names in the matchup. But for Indiana, there is also quiet curiosity about how players like Raven Johnson will begin their WNBA journey. Every minute she earns, every defensive possession she impacts, and every adjustment she makes will be closely watched by fans and analysts alike. Right now, everything is still in the early stages. Training camp is ongoing, chemistry is still forming, and rotations are not yet set in stone. But one thing is already clear: Raven Johnson has stepped into Indiana with confidence, personality, and a willingness to learn. And in a league as competitive as the WNBA, that combination often marks the beginning of something worth watching closely.